So when we have problems or issues, whatever you want to call them, or challenges that we can't figure out, how many of us have had a business or a relationship or a health problem that we haven't been able to figure out? Anybody ever have that? All of us, right? We all have. We couldn't figure out the answer because we were looking in the 10%. We were looking above the water instead of below the water. So as you become energetically aware, and this is what we teach in energy awareness training, you teach yourself to be aware that everything around us is broadcasting frequency, vibration, energy, information. And if you train yourself to see that, you can know what direction things are going into. And that's really important, because that's the missing link on to be able to have true power in your life, to be able to read what's coming at you and to know what's coming from you. So in energy awareness training, I have another energetic law, which is light doesn't come to you, it comes from you. Okay? It doesn't come to you, it comes from you. What does that mean? Anybody want to take a guess at that? Yeah.
That you're manifesting exactly what you are, what you're deciding. It's being attracted from within.
Okay. Sounds good. Anybody else? What does it mean? What?
I'm with him.
Okay. So this is a different paradigm, because most of us think, geez, I'm happy if good things are happening, and I'm sad if bad things are happening. So my happiness and my well-being and my energetic health all depends upon what's coming in today. So if I ask you, are you happy? Well, most people would go, let me think. Let's see, well, I had this happen. Yeah, then it was a nice day today. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm happy. Because we're looking at things outside of ourselves to create our happiness. Well, when we go back to the law of duality, if something can make you happy, it can also make you what? Anyone? What'd you say?
Miserable.
Miserable, right. So, and that's what we're going to be talking about tonight in terms of relationships. So what we're dealing with here is we're learning how to navigate the invisible realms. And these invisible realms, if you've ever seen, what's the name of that guy, Darren Brown? Anybody know who Darren Brown is? Guy's a real mental, he's a mentalist in England. You know who he is, don't you? Darren Brown. And so he has a TV show in England. And he goes up and he'll start talking to people, and he'll start knowing everything about people. He'll go, you did this, you like your favorite color is this, you're making like this. You're going, whoa, this guy's a genius, or he's got extra powers. But the reality is he's trained himself to be aware of the minutest energetic shifts as he's talking to you. And as he's talking to you, he can gleam on a lot of information that you're not even aware of that you're giving. So because he's trained to do that, he has the advantage in every situation. And it's a lot like energy training. Anytime we have an interaction with someone, they're giving off a frequency. See, all of us in these bodies, we're energetic sending and receiving machines. So when we go out into the world, you're sending your energy. Whatever you got going on in here, whether it's high vibration or low vibration or a combination, that's going out into the world. And people pick that up. They pick it up consciously, they'll pick it up unconsciously, but they're picking it up. And you're picking up other people's frequencies too. So you've got this whole energetic exchange going on. Now, if you're not aware of this, it just goes over your head. But to those who understand the power and the advantage of being energetically trained, it's the opportunity to expand every area of your life and to expand it by choosing things that you know are good for you and being able to stay away from things that aren't good for you. Now, if you notice, things in our life, they don't come with a sign. They don't say, hey, I'm high vibration energy or I'm low vibration energy, especially relationships. They don't come with the sign that says, we're going to have a good time for a couple of months and then I'm going to break your heart and steal your money and leave you that. But we're going to have a good time for a couple of months, right? They don't come with signs. So if you're not energetically aware, you can get led into this false sense of reality brought onto you by the low vibration energy. So these energies have characteristics to them. So without going into the whole thing, just to give you the headlines, the high vibrational energy is always available for us to uplift us, to heal us, to inspire us, for us to feel good. It's this energy, it's this pervasive energy. And it operates in a field all around us. Now, that field, unfortunately, is blocked by a lot of static. It's like a radio. When I used to live up in San Francisco, late at night, I'd turn the radio on, and I hear static, and then this radio station from San Diego would come in, XTRA. It was the most powerful station in the country. I'm thinking, wow, man, I'm in San Francisco, I'm getting to San Diego. Wow, now it's no big deal, but when you're a kid, it's a big deal. But it would come in and out because there was static, there was frequency, there were blockages. What do we call it? Turbulence, static, interference. Thank you. So this energy, this wonderful energy, is always available at all times. Unfortunately, in this experience we have living on this planet, it's blocked. Not all the time, but a great amount of it is blocked by the low vibration energy. So the purpose of this energy is to lift you up, to fulfill your dreams, to fulfill your purpose, to have you do what you came to this planet to do and excel and grow and be happy and contribute to others. That's the purpose of this energy. The purpose of this energy is to block that from happening, to keep you out of high vibrational energy. And it has a lot of different ways to do this. Now, this energy comes looking for you every day. It's at loose in the world. And we see that. We see that externally, we see that internally. It comes to us in our thoughts, in our feelings, in our emotions. And it creates static. It creates anxiety. It creates stress. Anybody have any anxiety and stress going on around? Yeah. Where does that come from? I used to have it. I used to wake up in the morning and I'd be awake for 3 seconds and the voice in my head would start going, what if this happens? What if that happens? Oh my God, it's like, here's the anxiety, here comes the stress. Where'd it come from? I just woke up. What is this voice or this energy or this thing inside my head that's trying to disrupt me and distract me? No one talks about it. And when I was growing up, I thought I was the only one. Everybody seemed so normal. And I got this voice saying, I'm no good. I'm not worthy. My parents are screwed up. My family's whacked out. And I'm the only one. Everybody else is normal. Until I realized everybody's got that going on. But no one talks about it. No one identifies it. The closest thing I've heard growing up was positive thinking. Think positive, and positive things will happen. Think negative, and negative things will happen. Anybody ever heard the teaching about positive thinking? Okay, so all you have to do is think positive, and everything works, right? Right? You got everything you want because you're thinking positive, right? Right? Nobody's saying anything. And the answer is not exactly. Not exactly. Because as loud as the voice is, yeah, think positive, man, everything's going to be fine, there's another voice, another implant inside you that goes, no, it isn't. You're full of shit. Things suck, and they're getting worse. And you're going down, man. It's just a matter of time. I mean, whoa. So it's like there's this terrorist in our head just beating us up. Where does it come from? No one talks about it. You don't want to talk about voices in your head because they think you're nuts, and then they'll send you to the insane asylum. No, What we recognize in energy awareness training is there are energetic forces at large in this world. They have an effect on us. They operate externally. You can see it out in the world. You want to see what the low vibration energy has been up to today? Just check out the 11 o'clock news. And you'll see war, stress, famine, hunger. What's today? Shooting. Where'd it come from? Low vibration energy.